Hmm. Oh well, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Boom. Today we're doing some Final Fantasy X. I love this game. My mom got this game for me when I was young, like before I was in middle school, and I've just enjoyed playing it ever since. I have the no, I don't want to get copyright strike. Get away, go away. It automatically like transitions between the intro and shit like that. I've got the volume down a little bit just because it messes with it sometimes. Or it sounds like it's the volume is on 3, but if I turn it up to 4, it goes too hard. So anyway, let's see if I can actually stream this game. I have no saved data because I just deleted everything. Took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to delete all my saves and to turn off this what is it? What is it called? The syncing and whatnot. I gotta remember which sphere grid is which. FX expert sphere grid. Because there's one that is just hella lame, and then there's another one that's like pretty decent. How do I? Why does this not have a picture? Why does this just goes to a fuck's sake? I always forget which one's which. It's like one of them it's hard as shit to deal with, and the other one is not. I think I want expert sphere grid, right? Let's see. This looks like the normal one. This is which one is this? I'm looking on the side, but I don't have it up. I wish it would just there would just be some easy to understand pictures. This just takes me to a Reddit. Alright, so that's an ad. Fuck off. Okay, so I think I want expert sphere grid, right? Yeah. Expert sphere grid. Let's go. Expert. And then I'll go with the range soundtrack. I'm gonna change the volume because it is now too low. I accidentally set it too low. Hold up. Let me do this. Settings. See, it's on 2, and it jumps up to like 5, and now it's just like overwhelming. Apply that. Try that again. Just going now. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Should be able to change the volume in game, I think. That's a little bit better. Load. No, alright. So new game. Going expert sphere grid because that makes things easier to unlock. Cannot switch that. Arrange soundtrack. I like the original soundtrack more, but the arranged is also nice to hear. Oh yeah, that's the pause button. Escape is that. Let me see what my controls are. I might need to change something. WASD E tab that skip cutscene. Alright. Up down. I'm gonna forget these, but I want to make sure that I got these right. Q. Yeah, that seems about right. What the hell is a CTB? Oh, that's the okay. I know what that is. Pause is B. I just did that. Auto battle is G. I like that. Cool. I think it saved my previous stuff. But yeah, this is a game I really enjoy. My mom got me this when I was in like 5th grade, going on 6th grade, something like that. And I played it a lot. It was nice. I never really got past the Me and High Road. I have since many years later played the original game and beat it. Got the the remastered edition on Xbox and beat it, and now I have the remastered edition on PC, which is nice. I really like this game. It's a turn-based strategy game, and you can just get to a point where you're hella overpowered for all of the trivial shit, and then the end game content kicks your ass. It's great. The one thing I don't like about this is that farming for items sucks, and it's almost never worth it. Like, I enjoy farming for items in a game, but there's a very good chance that any of the items that I would get or want to get are just not gonna work out, because you would have to save before you get to a boss that drops you an item, or has the potential to drop you an item, and then you can't refight that boss. You would have to kill yourself in the game to avoid having your game crash, so that you can reload your save and go all the way back and fight that. Hey, what's up, Flame Titan? How you doing? First as always. No, nobody in Twitch has commented, so you are good, my man. Yeah, I wanted to stream today, but I did not want to play Stardew Valley. I've been playing that a lot recently. What is it? Oh, you know what? I think one of the next, like, I think throughout the week I'll do like Stardew Valley or something, and then like once a week I'll play like a different game or something. Maybe. I kind of want to get together with Wolf and do some other stuff. But this is a cool game. It's wacky. It's crazy. It's old. This came out in like 2010, I think. It was great. I had back whenever consoles required memory cards, I had my mom gave me this game and a memory card. Yeah, a memory card that was blue, kind of like the main character's, one of the main character's swords. So I always thought that was awesome. And I actually still have those. I've got an old PlayStation 2. Nothing wrong with it as far as I know. It's just collecting dust in a box. I think I still got that memory card too. I always enjoy this game. The sad part is that once I get to about the end game content, I'm pretty bored at that point. This is main character. He's a underwater football player. That's what he do.
Can you sign this? No problem.
And then we get our names. I'm just gonna go with Titus. It's technically pronounced Titus, but I'm calling it Titus. I'm calling him Titus. Right. From what I hear, there's a massive debate in the community on what his name should be. And even though the main guy, the guy who like directed the game or whatnot, has verified his name as Titus, it just doesn't sound right to me. Have homework due on Wednesday. Oh damn, that sucks. What kind of homework you got? What essays are we writing? I decided to expand my knee scooter empire today. I went to a discount store and I saw two pretty decent, in decent shape wheelchairs for like 25 bucks each. And I just recently got paid for stuff. So I'm going to see if I can rent out those wheelchairs too. Physics? Alright, what kind of subjects we cover in physics? What relatively well-known yet obscure to me section of physics will I have to Google in order to sound relevant?
I mean, tomorrow. Promise?
No essays yet? I got you. Oh, that's a neat model. I don't know that I've ever noticed that one. This is a great game. I love it. It's one of the few games that I can come back to, play through like the entire story, do the same exact thing that I've done 30 different times, and then get bored of and come back to it like a year later or something. I was going to start playing this a couple months back before I got into my accident. Hopefully, stream does not shit on me. Internet's not the best, so anytime I play like a high
I was in a coffee shop running
Hi.
away from home when I
thing
heard the
game,
news.
it'll mess up.
Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished
I'm
into thin air.
getting math homework tomorrow.
My dad must
Damn,
have
what
been
kind of
his
math were you
friend.
doing?
I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
I love it how in this area,
To myself,
the little kids, they just loop around. They'll run, go over there, and then they'll show back up.
Sat up talking about Jack all night.
Let's see.
My dad and I never talked.
Can I find any duplicates?
Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks.
There's that chick.
10 years
She
later,
is
the Jack Memorial
right
Cup
here.
tournament is today.
What is
Teams
it?
that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes
That
from A,
dude
East,
is
and
that
the
dude.
Buckles from C South.
They had very
I know
limited
there's a lot
number of
people out there
models.
today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super
I don't know, mathery math. I got you.
Will we see his father's legendary
I am also a
shot?
fan of hypothetical
I don't
maths.
think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
All right, but yeah, so that dude on the billboard is this dude's dad, and he went missing and is presumed dead, and this guy is following in his old man's footsteps to become the best underwater football player ever, or some shit. But he also hates his dad because, you know, daddy issues are hot. Just kidding. Love your parents.
Make way, make way.
Wow.
Coming through, sorry.
Look at all of his adoring fans. We got like 17 of this fucking dude. Look at that. We got this guy here. We got him standing exactly right here. Oh, wait, no. We got 3 of the same chicks right here. It's crazy. Crazy how dedicated his fans are. They just buy multiple tickets and show up in multiple models of themselves. Then we get the cool ass cutscene. Yeah, what is it? The first time I ever played this, I had a little bit of trouble around the Mian High Road, and I just never got past it. Like, I would play the game, get to the Mian High Road, not realize that I had to level up any of my skills, and then restart the game because I thought I was doing something wrong. Same thing with Skyrim. I would get to a point where I didn't realize that I had to invest in a skill tree, and so I just would not make progress. My dad left me before I was born. Damn. That sucks. If it makes you feel any better, my family tree is hella complicated. I'm not gonna go into detail though. What is it? This dude, his name is Oren. He's pretty dope. He was friends with the main character's dad. And as you can see, random shit's going on in the background. Underwater football. I feel like a stunt like that should be illegal. You just like ejected somebody from the game, tossing them like at least 50 feet to their death, crashing into like stone seats in a football stadium. That's crazy. I am playing doors. What do you mean by that? Are you playing with the door, or is there a game called Doors that I haven't heard of? Elaborate. And boom, fire. City of Xanderkin looks so cool. There's no way leather gloves would have allowed him to hold on for that long. That was a curved slope. It's a great Roblox game. Oh, I got you. I got you. Roblox is like hella popular these days. I'm not a fan of like the Roblox blocky graphics. But years ago, I played on a little, was it like a little zombie server and shit like that? It was fun. I enjoyed the game, and then I just stopped playing.
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
All right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I'm gonna have to change my settings in a second. This will probably take me like 30 minutes, but there are some skills that I want to unlock. Actually,
Don't cry.
I don't know if I want to do them. I'm gonna have to pull this up on the side. FFX overdrive list. I have a general understanding of what I need. Thank God they have this. Orin.
Hey, not this way.
Here, I need Slayer on Orin. That's only 80? Wow. Comrade. Party member takes damage. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. I'll get that done pretty fast.
We called it sin.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Wouldn't it be we call it, since sin just comes back all the time? I guess they're not technically supposed to know that. I've always thought these little bug monster things are pretty neat. They're like one of the first enemies we see, and we only get to see them like twice? Yeah, we only get to see these things like twice in the game.
Take it.
But I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
A gift from Jack.
You can tell he's not used to fighting stuff because he doesn't know how to hold a sword or balance himself. That's what I look like whenever I try and walk half the time.
I hope you know how to use it.
My balance is not so great after the broken leg. Alright, so this first one doesn't matter. I have to get to a specific fight in this area, and it will allow me to then do some stuff. The Orin is at 1. So 2.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Alright. So this, sadly, I'm not able to automate this, but this fight is pretty neat, given the fact that it's a scripted fight. So you're supposed to, like, be capable of moving forward and surviving in this fight. However, because this is a scripted fight, specifically the way that it's scripted, you can actually farm some overdrives, which, let me throw this up on the screen. There are a lot of overdrives in Final Fantasy. Where is my display capture not showing? Hold up. Boom. So yeah, there's a whole list of overdrives, and I've done this before, but I wanted to redo it since I'm gonna be streaming more often. Stoic is the one everybody. Oh, I fucked that up. Stoic is the one that everybody gets. It's basically when you take damage, you get this little bar down here, overdrive. Pretty neat. And there's a bunch of different ones, but basically, in order to unlock certain things, you have to kill certain enemies or heal certain things or take damage from certain sources. It's crazy. One of the most overpowered ones is called Slayer. Now, this Slayer basically allows you to regain 1/5 of your overdrive bar. I had to look at that word. It allows you to get 1/5 of your overdrive bar every time you one-shot an enemy, or sorry, not even one shot, just whenever you inflict a kill. Titus is pretty simple. His is at 100 kills. He's already killed 2 things. Orin, on the other hand, is at 80. So, basically, I'm just going to go for Slayer. I'm not going to go for, like, any of the other ones. Just because... Actually, I'm just going to get Slayer on Orin. I don't care about any of the other overdrives, for the most part. I barely ever use them. Like, I could get Daredevil, where I have to be low on health for 260 rounds. There is... What was the one that needed, like, 1,000? No, that's Coward. 450. What is Ally? When character takes a turn. Like, I could technically get multiple of these. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get Slayer on Orin and call it a day. So, move that back there. And hopefully remember the timer. So, oh yeah, that's right. I also have to look at something. Make this go by faster. Key bindings, keyboard. Turbo is F1. Is R being used? Wait, what about H? Alright, so there are some little things, as I was showing you, in the keybind settings. This is only on PC. You can actually do a couple of different things, like, you know, automatically battle. If I press G, I have that set. Enemy encounter override. That means that I can choose the level of frequency of enemies that I find. Always have my supercharge on. I just like to use turbo to make fights go faster, and then auto battle if I'm ever just like killing a bunch of shit. So that's not F1. I think, yeah, it goes up to ×4 speed. So this will make things a little bit faster. And in the future, this will be easier. In the future, this will be easier because I'll be able to, like, what is it? I'll be able to set specific enemies, but this specific fight, it's this fight and another fight that I'm able to farm for kills, basically. But the reason I'm not going to worry about Titus too much is because his overdrives and shit like that, that will... Oh, you know what? I do technically need Slayer on Titus as well, so... I'll just get Slayer on both of these guys and move along. I'm not going to go for any of the overdrives where it's like, hey, you have to pass for 450 rounds while also having your allies alive. While also, like, I'm not going to stack those. I've done that before. It took fucking forever. It took me like 2.5 hours one time on a console where I didn't have ×4 speed. I've lost count, but it's fine. I'm just going to do this till about the time where I see something pop up for Orin, and then Titus will probably get his pretty fast, because he fights stuff multiple times. What is it? Orin, I want to get, so whenever I get him later on in the game, because we lose him here pretty soon, but once I get Orin later on in the game, I'll just have Slayer unlocked, which is nice. Sadly, I cannot change my overdrive status until after the boss fight, which is up next. But yeah, I've played this game a ton. I'm not like a master at it or anything. I don't do any of those like 0 effort sphere grid, you know, level 1 play till the end and don't die, no life game. Like, I don't do any of that shit. But I do like farming for stuff and farming for gear, getting different customizations on armor bands and weapons and whatnot. Like, I like having options, you know? what is it? Armor customizations and then just stealing stuff in general is the best. I love it. It's too bad that there's only a small window where it becomes relevant. It's like in between the Calm Lands. Oh, that's not entirely true. It's in between. Oh, whenever it's truly relevant to have multiple different gear sets, it's only relevant between the Calm Lands up until the end, the end game content. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can do towards the end game, which is, it can be fun. It's mostly just running around and killing a bunch of enemies. But some of those enemies require a whole bunch of stupid preparation. What is it? There's just one enemy called Greater Malboro. He's in one of the end game areas, and depending on where you find him, he could potentially ambush you and just fuck you and everybody you love for no reason. So I'm going to attempt to not have to deal with that by having weapons that will allow me to actually not get fucked by him, and armor customization, stuff like that. Then there's the celestial weapons, which are the best weapons in the game. There's a lot of in-game content to do, but it's all really grindy, which I love. It's just, it gets to a point where it's like the level of grind you have to do in order to have certain things just stops being worth it at certain points, and that's whenever I fall off. But yeah, I'm gonna fight these guys for a couple minutes, get my Slayer overdrives for both of these guys, and just move along. Unless you guys want to see me do the same animation for the next 50 minutes. Speak now or forever hold your peace. What is it? Daredevil is one that's you have to be on low health, and you don't ever want to be on low health because that means you will die. Unless you're Orin and you have his celestial weapon, he can get that pretty fast. But everybody else, it would just be not fun to deal with. I mean, I guess technically I could farm it at a completely other time whenever all of my stats are good, but even then, I'm never going to use that overdrive. I think I use Slayer for everybody, and then Yuna gets healer, just because she heals. Actually, speaking of, give me a second. I need to go and see when she gets healer. Yuna is second. Healer is only after 60 heals. Yeah, but that probably doesn't include stuff like Prey and whatnot. If it did, I would have that on every character almost all the time. But anyway. I've got to be close. I haven't seen anything pop up yet. Orin will be the first one where Slayer pops up. And then I can then I can watch out for Titus. It's only 80 enemies and then 100 enemies. If I could automate this, that would be great, but I kind of have to do this manually where I choose who I'm going to hit and then hit them. It'd be nice if they just threw themselves at my face constantly. I don't know if I want to farm Sin Spawn. It's I absolutely could, but it would basically just be to get Titus's overdrives and a bunch of free XP, which I'm good enough at the game to where I can farm enough to get my skills up. Okay, so Orin just got Slayer, so Titus should be there in a couple of kills. Oh yeah, I can also pass. I probably should have been doing that. It's faster just to hit. It shows up like right here. You can see it only for a moment because I'm at like 4 times speed. But as soon as I get Slayer for Titus, I'm gone. I'm moving on. I don't have any of the Albed primers. Okay, Titus just got Slayer. Let me just undo that. Everything now looks super slow. And I can move on. This is great. Ow. I just got a sharp pain in my leg for some reason. Somebody stabbed my voodoo doll of me that I have just laying about randomly. He's like, no, don't go. We don't have to fight these guys. We can walk away. Yeah, now we get to the boss. This little spell thing that he used, what was it called? Like Demi or something?
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait.
That sucks as a skill to use on your characters. Because, hold up, let me do this real quick. I gotta do the SAWD, left, right, shift, space. Boom. First try. Demi removes a quarter of your life points, but it does not count towards overdrives. And that really sucks. I'm going to keep my overdrive on this guy because I want to use it for a later boss. It's like, sorry, it doesn't, Demi does not count towards overkills. So when you overkill an enemy, you basically get double the XP and maybe some extra loot or greater chances at extra loot. I don't quite remember. However, I don't know if Demi could technically kill you, because it cuts your life by like a quarter or in half, something like that. And I don't know that they can go under 1. And Demi won't KO your character. Oh, it won't? That's good to know. Thank you. Hold up, how do I say your name? Lethalogic? Lethalogic? Thank you, Lethalogic. I appreciate that. That's one of those things. It would be interesting to find out, but I don't know that it could actually do that. And I don't want to waste the time to do that. Boom, dead. Yeah, personally, I like to go for overkills. I used to be really into turning people to stone and shit. And I realized that if I just one-shot them, I also win the fight, and I get extra stuff. What is it? Fighting those basilisks in what is it called? Save real quick. Fighting the basilisks in where is it called? On the way to Jose Temple, the Jose High Road or something like that. Those were always fun. I enjoy fighting those guys.
What are you laughing at, old
I
man?
enjoy just trying to
Let's
get
outta
break
here.
weapons or like certain weapons for like every character, even though I'm never going to use them.
Give me a
It's like I
break,
would
man.
absolutely rather spend like 5 minutes trying to overkill an enemy rather than stoning them and just not surviving. First save sphere detected. Oh yeah. That means there's no going back. I can never restart the game. This is the only one. I am actually going to quadruple the speed real quick just to kind of get this going. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Bad.
I forget. Whenever you quadruple the speed, you can't hear them talk.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Yeah. Destroy that flaming, sparking oil tanker. That's like crashed off the side of a bridge. That will work out well. There we go. Well, there's very few times where like it's important to listen to fight dialogue, but this is not one of them. Full disclosure, I've died here before because I didn't understand you could target that, but that was like years ago. There is no way y'all would have been able to get out of the way in time. Can you please try getting the Moomba mage drop from the Chocobo Eater fight? What the hell is a Moomba mage? Hold up. Let me... Mage. Hold up. I need to... What the fuck is this? Moomba mage is the weapon for Lulu, obtained in the dominant ability... If the dominant ability of the doll is magic plus 10. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that. Does it, you said it drops from the Chocobo Eater? I mean, I could go for it. Probably won't get to the Chocobo Eater till like next stream. Let me see. 5th X, Fear of Monsters. Fear of Monsters is a great wiki page because that just has everything. The Chocobo Eater, Thin Spawn, Lord Ucha. Chocobo Eater, here we go. Okay, so I want I just want a weapon with like plus 10% magic. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll have to if I don't get it, it's a rare drop. Oh, okay, that's probably why I've never heard of it.
Hey.
I'll go for it.
Hey.
I don't know, I don't mind being super grindy for stuff. Chocobo Eater can be kind of a dick though. I'll need fire weapons whenever I fight him, which are not hard to get. I just won't be able to customize anything up to that point, or even till after that point. Fire weapons should not be too hard. Because it's really dumb, but I like darkness weapons a lot, or like status inflicting weapons that don't like, not like stone or petrify. I like the weapons where like you hit them and then they have a slightly terrible chance to hit you, or it puts them to sleep or some shit. Love those weapons. That's why whenever you're leaving Besaid, I don't know if I'm going to farm for those because I would have to like reset my character multiple times and then save and go back and forth. But after the Kamari fight, you get two guaranteed fights with those giant fucking bird things. I forget what the hell they're called, but they have a chance to drop darkness weapons, and I like to get them for like Titus and Waka. I've never been able to get one for Waka or for Kamari early game, but then again, he's not in my party at the point where I'm fighting them, so I don't know if it technically allows that to drop if he's not there. I mean, it might. I actually have no idea. Yeah, fire weapons, but there's a lot of fiends that drop fire elemental weapons, although not often. Lightning strike weapons help, especially for Waka and Titus, and buff them up with cheer. Oh yeah, yeah, I know all about the cheer buffs. It's nice. Let's see. There's a couple places I need to, or there's a couple chests I need to get. I don't think there's anything on the right side. I think it's all on the left, right? There's like, there may be an extra chest here somewhere, possibly. Nope. All right. Wait, I think Wait, can I even get over there? I cannot. Cannot get up that way either. Oh, that's not even where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go to those stairs. That's it. Right side? Okay, there is something on the right side. I know there's like little Albed markings and shit like that. But I don't have any of my Albed markings. I'm just going for the stuff in the chest. Speaking of which, configuration. Aeons, short aeons because fuck those times. Cursor goes to memory, names, subtitles, music, vibration. Fuck it, let's put the vibration on for the keyboard. I think that's not a thing. There's the map. Yeah, cool. And then overdrive. I'm going to stick with Stoic for now because I'm not going to be able to use that until after this boss fight. Is there a chest on the right side? I know. I don't come here often, so I don't entirely know. OG music? No, I put on the arranged one. I listen to the OG music a ton. So I kind of like to hear something a little bit new every now and then. Oh, there is a chest. Damn, I'm stupid. I've passed that up on a lot of playthroughs, and I don't remember there ever being a chest there. Yeah, no, as far as the music, I prefer the OG music, but because I've listened to it so much, it's nice to be listening to a song and then because it's the newer version of it, just hear something slightly different in my opinion. Cool. And then there's a chest over here. I got to grab that chest, come back and save because I'm not about to die and reset and have to go for this chest a bunch of times. This boss sucks ass, but it's fine. I think I'll be able to get through this fight without using my overdrive. Also, look at that. You can see in the water, we got the different statues. There is High Summoner, I think that's Ohallen. What is it? Who is that? Is that Broska? I feel like that's High Summoner Broska. I can kind of see his little leaf get up, but his head is crushed in. He shouldn't have a temple there. This one was supposed to be High Summoner Jokun, and then High Summoner Gandalf is supposed to be somewhere else. I don't quite remember. Shaggins first? What? What's a Shaggins? I think High Summoner Holland is like directly under this. That one's definitely High Summoner O'Holland, right? High Summoner Gandalf is the dude with like the weird ass mage robes. Titus learns new overdrive based on how many times you used it, right? Yeah, that's why whenever you do the Sin fight, whenever you're leaving Besaid on the way to Kilika, you can technically, yeah, you can farm the Sin spawn and basically get his overdrive completed in that fight. It requires a bunch of like setup though. Like you definitely want to learn haste. You're gonna have to you maybe want maybe 1 or 2 strength buffs up to that point. No, I don't want to kill myself. What is it? You're gonna want, you know what, just because you hit me, fuck you. The other guy can get eaten by the giant fish thing. What is it? Yeah, you're gonna want haste because you can cast out on a couple people. I personally like to give Lulu the the one MP boost thing to get her MP back. Those are amphibians are penguins. Oh, okay. I'll be honest. I don't know them by name. Those are like the little fish dudes. They show up like 3 times throughout the game. Here in the Blitzball arena during the tournament, and okay, maybe they show up like 5 times. And at least 2 other times that I can think of. What do you mean ambushed? Unfair. This man is just going to kill me. I need to heal. That was bullshit. About to knock me out again. My God. I swear to God that it is better just let me survive. I think you have to survive a number of rounds here, right? Yeah. I don't mind using potions, because, like, even though I use potions a bunch and never use Yuna to heal, yeah, the Via Purifico, that's right. There's the Via Purifico, there's the one with Yuna, Kamari, Lulu, and Orin, and then there's also that side one with Titus, Waka, and Riku. And then it's like, what is it? They show up in Mount Gagazet, I think? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, one of the reasons that I never... That I was always... How do I say it? Back when I first got this game, I would always get to the Mian High Road, and I would always just die before I could reach the Chocobo Eater, because I sucked at the game. I didn't realize what the skills did, but I also didn't realize you can use potions outside of fights. Like, that was the big turning point, because then I can just keep myself healed forever. And nowadays, I never use Yuna unless we're like in a fight and she has like a 1 MP wand, magic wand or something. Crazy. What is it? I've looked into like the little MP or HP restore abilities where you put it on your character and as they walk, they regenerate stuff. But honestly, that's really only good for MP, because HP, it takes a while. And by the time, depending on where you're at, you just get into so many fights. Really not worth it.
Need fire.
And yeah, this is Baj Temple. This is where Seymour and his mom got sent, because they sucked or something. That door is closed. What is it? I think, yeah, like on the ground here, stuff like that. Those are like markings that were kind of hard to make out in like yeah, HP and MP Stroll. MP Stroll is not bad, but HP Stroll sucks. Because I think they regenerate stuff at the same exact amount. And because you have exponentially more health than you will have magic, it's just not worth it. But yeah, what is it? I think it's confirmed in like the lore or something that Seymour, like any of the writing we see on the ground and stuff like that is like from Seymour. And that's like his little high school revenge diary thing, saying he's gonna go kill his father or something. Just kind of showing that he's going insane. What is it? Is it this one? I feel like it's not this one. Never mind, it was. Let's go. Flint. Is there a chest in here? I don't think there is. Oh, that's the wrong button. Lightning. Damn it. I was one off. I was one off. That's fine. I feel like it wouldn't be cold. I feel like it would be humid in that arena, that area. Maybe? Well, maybe like I guess maybe it's a cold humid. That's fair. Whenever I think of humid, I think of hot humidity. Humidity in the south just fucking sucks. It's terrible. Humidity anywhere
I need
terrible, but
food.
and you see those little markings.
What do you want?
I like the little autosave picture, the little chocobo.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Love how Bahamut just like interrupts him. Is like, yeah, you were a little bitch. Is it this guy? This enemy it's got like multiple different names throughout the different levels and shit like that.
Wait,
But was it
don't go out on me.
Makea or Machea, however you pronounce that?
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
He is the one who drops Mega Phoenixes, right? I think. Can you do Gaiden talk and discuss how you came up with your username? What is a Gaiden talk? I don't know what that is. Honestly, so I was big into Skyrim, right?
Give me a break.
So back when I played the console and stuff like that, my username was like Dovahking or Dovahking, something like that, because I was really big into Skyrim. But eventually I wanted to change it, and so I was trying to figure out something to come up with, and whilst brainstorming, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm a big fan of seafood. And for some reason, it sounds really fucking stupid. I thought to myself, what kind of seafood will I be? The godliest of seafood. That is it. That's basically it. And then my profile picture was a Skyrim Dremora Funko Pop. Or at least it was. And then I got somebody to do some art and kind of change it. Gotta go to bed. I'll see you later, Flame Titan. You have a good one. That's basically where the name comes from. I'm just being dumb. Trying to think of something interesting. Hey, we got Riku. She's got weird pointy shoes. Look at... Oh, fuck. Oh, the camera angle's changed now, but you can kind of see it.
Cool.
They're weird. Special... Oh, this is an introduction for use. Nice. I might die if he hits me too big. Boom. I wish I knew how much health he had. Let me steal from him. Can I get something else? I can get 2 grenades. Let's go. Yeah, let Riku take all the attacks. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get another one, so I'm just going to throw that and then... Fuck, I haven't been keeping track, so I don't know what his health is at. I'd like to overkill him. Fuck. I was thinking to myself, he's probably real close to dead. Let me just try and get him down a little bit, though. That's fine. He doesn't drop anything worth it, I think. Yeah, that I was thinking to myself I was going to go for an overkill, but I failed. I hit him one too many times. I don't think he drops anything, does he?
That was close.
It would mostly just be like... Oh, where is it?
Hey, let me go.
X, Fear of Monsters. Maybe just like some extra spheres or something like that. Oh, no, that's the wrong boss. Ross? No. Oh, he wasn't even a boss. He was just a monster. Okay. Yeah, he just drops ability spheres. I think Overkill would have been... Overkill doesn't even say extra... Oh, yeah, it does. I would have gotten 400 extra XP. Well, that's fine. Actually, that 400 XP would have been real fucking nice. It's fine. I plan on doing a bunch of fights in Besaid before I get to the Sin Spawn fight. So yeah. And then I don't know how long my guy is gonna fight the Sin Spawn. It's probably just gonna be until Titus gets his overdrive. Like I'm not gonna spend like 20 hours in with my computer auto battling just to get a bunch of XP.
Okay.
You're right. I could redo it. But I'm not going to. It's not that important to me. I also have just... I love Brother. He's such a fucking weirdo. Like, he's such an asshole in the beginning, but then when you meet him later on, he's just chill.
I said I don't understand.
I don't understand what the fuck you're saying, my dude.
Fed. He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
Ah, shit. I gotta give Brother a blowjob or a handjob or something.
All right, I'll work.
He said I can only stay if I'm useful. Let me go grab this book real quick. We got our first Albed primer. Technically, Albed isn't even a language. It's just a cipher. Like, the letters are just rearranged. You give me free stuff, right? Nice. Is there anything else? Not look like it. Or is it you?
Almost.
Oh yeah, the dreaded sphere grid introduction. In the past, I've been... Oh wait, no, this is just an overview. It's not my actual sphere grid. I was about to say, didn't I pick expert sphere grid? It scared the shit out of me. I was like, this looks just wrong. But yeah, in the past, whenever I've tried to skip this, I've accidentally gotten to the end of the little presentation here, and then I've accidentally said, tell me again, while trying to get out of that menu. Or just spamming to get through it. But yeah, this is the skill tree, or this is the original skill tree. I'll show you guys the skill tree that I'm getting. I like the expert sphere grid more because you're able to get to the ability steal way faster. I think actually talking about Chocobo Eater, that is whenever you get your first thing, your first level 1 sphere grid key, or sphere key, whatever they're called. I think, or maybe it's a level 2. I forget. Don't care. I don't care. Just skip it. Come on. Yeah, it's a big old skill tree. Alright, now let's look at this sphere tree. So, what is this? This is Jinx, Lancet, Scan, Extract ability. Well, how far would that put me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. I'm not wasting 12 levels to get some of these skills. At least not right now. I'm going to keep my guy as is, though. And then I'm going to save so I never have to deal with that again. At least not in this playthrough. Alright, how do I... Is it here? Where is it you?
We found some ancient ruins. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left.
I love how
Go down there
jank
and activate
the
it.
dialogue is. It's
And then
like,
we should be able
these
to
guys just knocked me out,
salvage the
kidnapped me, threatened my life unless I perform physical labor or
Roger.
manual labor. And then it's like, hey, by the way, we found some treasure at the bottom of the ocean. The guy's like, yeah, all right, cool. I'll join you guys. Fuck it, whatever. I'm not gonna stop and just ask a question or two. Oh. I don't know. If that was me, I'd be like, hey, real quick, before I jump into the water, right? What's your guys' political stance on Yevon? I think I have to endure like two fights. Maybe. Nope, just one. Riku is gonna steal a bunch of grenades because I don't have the ability to get grenades super easy. And hopefully I can get like 10 or 12 or something. Just like not have to deal with anything. Let me speed this up so I can. There we go. Because Riku without grenades sucks. Also, it took me several playthroughs to realize that the ship that we find is the one that they turn into the airship. I'm gonna hurry up and farm these guys real quick. How many grenades do I have? 6. I'm gonna round out to 10 and then go fight that boss. Alright, so like one more fight-ish. Cool. Do you think there are like underwater bases and shit like this in the real world? Or it's just like some random underwater place? I guess technically it was probably not underwater until shit happened, but yeah. Is it my favorite ability from Titus is Energy Beam. Just because it just kills everybody on the field, or any of the low-level mobs on the field. Blitz Arc, or Blitz Ace, or whatever it's called, is not super useful until you've got, like, a ton of strength, and can hit, like, pretty good damage. Well, I mean, I guess, depending on your setup, or your character setup, you might not have a better option. That's 6 fish. Man, I just got my health back up. Give me another grenade. Nice. 12 damage. Oh shit, she does 100. That was a crit. That was definitely a critical hit. Oh, I was supposed to go up here, wasn't I? There we go. The underwater sections are always so jank. Like the control schemes and whatnot. Bro, this underwater facility that's probably been fucked up and destroyed for the past 1,000 years. We're just gonna beat the shit out of some of the control panels and whatnot, and that'll just turn the facility off and then redirect all the power. Because why not? Oh no, it's an ambush. Special steel. I don't have that one skill that I probably should have had by now. Alright. Let me look up what this guy's health level is. See. Fear of monsters. Where am I at? Chocobo Eater? Cross. This guy has how much health? Why is it not telling me how much health he has? Am I just looking? Hold up. Give me a second. I am clearly looking in the wrong place. Tells me what the overdrive number is, but I can't find... Oh, okay, I see. He has 2,200 health. So let me put this in the calculator. Minus. Alright, so he has 2,200 health. Minus 126. Special, use grenade. Damn, minus 716. If I had gotten that hit on the last bit, it would have allowed me to just overkill him instantly, because his overkill is only 600. Hey, I get all the health back from those fish that were eating me. Alright, oh, now I'm half dead. So, minus 139. How much does this hurt you? Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I definitely got a crit on that last... That one of those grenades that did like 700. Minus 343. So he should be at about 500. I love it how it takes up an action, but it doesn't, like... It doesn't allow us to attack him. It just brings us closer. Crit the grenade! Damn you. Alright, so... see if I can get an extra grenade out of this. Nope. This may kill. Or this may do the overkill. First try. Let's go. That did not do the overkill. Alright, fuck me. I was 200 off. That's fine. If only I had gotten lucky with that last grenade. It's definitely possible, but I'd have to rely on luck, and I don't want to do that. Did Riku not get any experience from that? That's weird. Where are we? Okay, there we are. Now it's just cutscenes for the next, like, 10 minutes. Can I skip this? No, it does not allow me to skip certain cutscenes. Those fish weren't even swimming. They just like moved them directly into the camera lens. How dare they insult our intelligence like that? But yeah, there's the airship. There's a little disc thing on the back and whatnot. It looks like, it's crazy because it just looks like stone. It's obviously supposed to be like algae and shit and whatnot, but like I never understood why this was relevant in the beginning of the story, and then I found out that's the airship. One of those things you don't recognize the first time around. Also, I don't know why people are so against the Al Bhed. If they can like revamp the whole airship thing to be that fucking nice, compared to what it looks like now, like the Al Bhed should be hella famous and popular around the world for their ingenuity. What did he say? Nope. Cannot skip this one either.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
And so we sit. I wish I had snacks. I don't. I need to go to the store and get some snacks and food. Everything else I have is all frozen. I don't want to heat anything up right now. Also, I don't know about y'all, but that food looks delicious.
Right on.
Hey,
Imagine if he just choked to death right there and she didn't have extra water on her. That'd be a terrible story. Oren's just sitting there waiting in the Blitzball Stadium like, when is this dude gonna get here? Has to get the bad news from Sid. This random blonde jackass died from choking on food.
hey.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
I feel like introduction should have been like the first thing that they did.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Because you never asked.
Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
There's no way they changed the word "we" to "OUI." Like
Who are you guys anyway?
that doesn't make sense.
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell?
Because the Al Bhed is supposed to be a cipher. They just changed
Not
the
an
letters.
alligator, are you?
I don't
They
even
added
know
an
what
extra
alphabet
letter, an unnecessary extra letter
is. Xanarkin.
to "we,"
I'm a blitzball player.
and then changed the orders and the
Star player
letters.
of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Yeah, with a gun to the back of his skull.
Oh, right.
Caused a
Do you
lot of
remember
brain
anything
damage.
before
The entirety of the game is just Titus's mental delusions from being
So I
beaten
told
over
her
the back of
everything
the
there
head.
was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there,
Could you
Blitzball,
imagine?
and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
Then one was an alien and he probed Titus and Orin out of, or beamed them up out of their world.
Did I say something funny?
That'd be funny.
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people inadvertently wind up next to Sin.
They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Technically, Bavel destroyed Xanarkand 1,000 years ago.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
I don't know why they gotta blame that on
Sin
Sin.
attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Is it done? I don't know why they don't just continue the cutscene.
You play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca? Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather
Wait a
stay
minute.
here?
Riku doesn't have spirally
Tell the others.
pupils right now.
Oh,
What's up with that?
and one thing. Don't tell anyone.
She has
else inside
regular
Luca.
eyeballs.
Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh.
I never noticed that. Yeah, she's supposed to have like spirally pupils that somehow mark her as an Albed.
My Xanarkand?
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know that I've ever seen spirally pupils on any other Albed.
Since when?
I'm gonna have to look at that. It's like
Sin?
Sid.
Luca?
I don't think
thought
Sid
Sin
had
just took me to
spirally
a
pupils,
faraway
did he?
place that I can go back in a day or two.
But let me look at him.
1,000 years into the future?
Oh no, his eyes are like super tiny, but they are green.
Whoa!
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Jump into the water and attack him. It's our only way to survive.
Whoa! Ah!
Save game? Absolutely. I don't want to have to deal with any of that ever again. Or at least not until the next playthrough. The cutscenes are so long, though. They're usually not too bad, but they are long. So I don't know that if
Riku!
I feel like they shouldn't be able to hold their breath for that long. I understand like the fireflies apparently have something to do with that. But like that was definitely 8 to 12 hours of holding your breath under the water, floating like a dead body.
You okay?
Hey!
Like, how dare you interrupt me dying at sea? I'm gonna take your head off with a blitzball. Fucking nearly beheads him. I feel like the audio is a little bit low. I'll have to change that for next time. But while I'm here, this is the there are crests and there are what is the other one? Fuck, I don't remember. Sigils. This is the moon crest. All right. And I think there's some chests over here. grab that and we'll get going with the story. I want to at least save off like before or like around Kamari's fight. Finish up and then save off there. What is it? That's fine.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
No, he doesn't. He has a head concussion.
Finally.
He's
Things were
been
starting to look up.
drowning for like 7 hours. Get this man some medical attention. He's just incurred more brain damage right there. Now somebody's gonna have to go and get that blitz ball, and it's not gonna be me or Waka. Because we're about to dip.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
That's it. Waka, his voice actor also voice acted Jake the dog. And I think Titus's was voice acted by Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village.
Yes, motherfucker, I've been adrift for God knows how long. I am hungry and require medical attention.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Probably not. There'd probably be nothing left of it. Well, that's not true. There's still remnants of Rome.
People played all day and let the machina do the work.
That was about 2,000 years ago.
Take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that
Or
was
maybe
about
closer to
1,000 years
1,000.
ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku could.
Yeah, I watched a video
Why would
that
they?
explained like the entire timeline of Final Fantasy X. It goes into really great detail and stuff like that. But apparently, what is it? Way back in the day, Xanarkand and Bavel were like rival cities or something like that, and they both used Machina. Xanarkand was more mage focused, but Bavel was more Machina focused. And they eventually went to war and fucked shit up.
I could go home.
And then Sin happened, because I guess technically because of that.
No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to.
What I don't understand is how Sin is like never fucked up Bavel. Because Bavel looks like a really big city. It's like one of the only big cities in Spear at the moment. And it's next to the water, too.
Hey, it's this way.
No, it's not. It's that way. We could just go over that way. We don't have to jump off the side of a cliff. Now he's got even more physical injuries. If he wasn't prepared for that cliff dive, he absolutely could have broken something.
Big idea.
Alright, I'm just gonna speed this up. I know there's a chest somewhere. Oh, there's a chest. There's like 2 chests in this area. I'm next to one. I forgot where the other one is, though. Besaid is a beautiful little area. I like it. Is it? I get 3 experience from all of these, or like from a fight with like 3 enemies. That's crazy. Alright, so that's the second chest. I think that was it. This has 4 enemies. Because I think the Sin Spawn fight, each enemy gives like 2 experience. But it's fine. Kill a bunch of those, you can get just like a ton of XP.
Let me go.
You're killing me! You're drowning me!
You want me on your
Titus
team,
just can't
right?
get a break. He's been beaten over the back of the head with a gun, transported to a new place, drowned multiple times.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's
Dude's
so
just going through a
I'm
lot.
Sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
All of his team is technically never existed in the first place, but would be dead if they did exist.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock.
He's trying to drown himself again. Where are you going?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only 2 things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game.
Man, sounds like y'all
After
suck.
last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Alright.
So,
Oh,
after
never
quitting,
mind.
I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Should be able to skip like all of this.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Damn.
Hey, hey!
Kind of cruel whenever you understand the
So, wanna win the next
context.
tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
And that's why you never win, Loaka.
What's our goal? You say victory. When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
He says that like he doesn't know it's physically possible. Alright, we're going this way. I need to turn that off. Sadly, I won't get to fight anything for like the next 15 minutes. Cutscenes in the early game just take so long.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders...
I just realized, in order to get Waka's Celestial Weapon, I'm gonna have to do a lot of Blitzball. That's fine. I wouldn't mind it if it didn't take so long.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
What do you mean the Crusaders' Lodge? This village has like less than 20 people. How the fuck do you have the lodge of an independent organization that goes around killing monsters in Spira?
You do remember the prayer?
Like, I could understand a temple. But like,
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my
a
life.
Crusaders' Lodge?
You would know that.
I feel like that would be left up to the local militia, given how small this area is.
Go ahead, you try. Not bad.
Like, you may not know shit about religion, but not a bad prayer sign.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Oh, weird sign. Alright. I gotta get a bunch of shit. I'm gonna steal this person's belongings. This other person's belongings. These people abandoned their stuff. I don't know why the rest of the city hasn't taken their belongings to fund the reconstruction effort. There are a lot of destroyed houses in this place. I feel like a community this small would not have the means to survive. Well, that's not true. They live next to the ocean, so they could probably get their sustenance from fish. What is this one? Oh, I know what this one is. So then, was it the Crusaders' Lodge? There's a book in there that I need. I accidentally left because the controls suck. Albed Primer. I'm not talking to Luzu or Gata. I don't think there's any more chests, so this is the wrong house. Did you say to present myself to the temple summoner? Or not yet.
Present yourself to the
Okay, yeah. Cool. I don't think there's any more chests anywhere. I love how wacky and weird the shit in Final Fantasy X looks. It doesn't look like a normal house or something like that. Or a normal church or temple. Also, are these people or are these statues? These have to be statues because they're not moving. You know what? I was right on the order. From left to right, it goes High Summoner Gandalf, High Summoner O'Holland, High Summoner Jokun, and then High Summoner Braska. In 1,000 years, only 4 people plus Lady Unalesca and Lord Zaon were managed to technically bring about the calm. That's like 1 person every 200 years on average.
Years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
Jesus Christ, old man, where did you come from?
We receive a statue for
Oh, you were one of the statues over there.
What's a High Summoner?
The summoner, but they're blazed 24/7, dog.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
I love how the priest backs away like he's got an STD. Or like he's got COVID or something.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
No, absolutely not. You did not pay attention. He told you very specifically that there are certain beings with magical powers that can summon fucking monsters to destroy shit. This dude just does not listen. Hey, what's going on, Jack Among Us? How you doing? Playing a different game this time. Final Fantasy X. It's a very fun game. There's a lot of... The beginning of the game kind of drags on a little bit, but there's like a whole lot of exposition and shit like that.
Sorry, man. No, take a nap. You look bushed.
Yeah, I remember you.
You could
I remember you, Jack. What you been up to?
It's a rule.
My friend and I have spent the past couple days putting drywall up. We were supposed to do some drywall and mud this morning, but he wasn't feeling too well, so we may or may not get to it today.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Oh yeah, this is a flashback for Titus.
Who cares whether he comes back or not? But he might die. Fine, let him.
A little demented little child.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Damn, she got him there. Like, if you're gonna be a little psychopath, at least don't be a weird one.
Waka?
Waka's not there. Waka has left. I don't even know where Waka is, because he shouldn't... He is a guardian, so he should be at the temple, but also this is like their home, so he's probably like, nah, I'll take a sick day or whatnot. Go play some blitzball.
Is something wrong?
Oh wait, no, he is here. He is here.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
When will you get a face cam? I don't know. I don't really have any plans to.
Cloister of Trials.
My room is also not presentable at the moment. There's drywall dust on everything, and everything got moved because they added an extra wall and took away like 5 feet in this room. They could make another room for
A day's already gone by.
stuff. Like, it'll probably be a while if I ever even get one.
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
I could always become a VTuber, but I don't hate myself that much. I'm just kidding. I'm not into like the whole VTubing thing and whatnot.
The precepts must be obeyed.
I mean, it looks neat. It's just not something I'm interested in doing. Like, fuck you, old man. I'm not gonna listen to your rules. No, I have to do this one. Right? Yeah. I don't need an overview on spheres. I already know how to do this. They're very simple puzzles. Could you imagine walking into a temple and there's just this magical writing on the wall that tells you how to and not to complete the trial of this whatever's. I think I forgot something. Hold up. Not this one, is it? VTubers suck. I wouldn't say that they suck. It's just not something I'm interested in. Some of them seem interesting, but like, I don't know, the low budget ones do kind of look super lame. I gotta go. Nice knowing you still stream. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you stopping by. My schedule's been kind of whack recently with all this stuff going on and whatnot. Where can you get sensor weapons? That would be really nice to have. Does this go here? Does not go there. I did not do that properly. Then it goes here. Oh yeah, because I've got to get a green sphere from somewhere else entirely. You know there's something sketchy about your religion whenever they have, like, pedestals and puzzles inside of their churches and temples and shit. Where is the other one? There it is. There it is. There's some thick fucking doors. Look at that. That's easily about a foot, if not a foot and a half, of whatever that's made of. How much you think Yevon charges his disciples in order to keep the temples running and build elaborate random shit like this? That treasure was sealed behind that wall thousands of years ago, and I've just destroyed it and plundered their loot. That would technically constitute a hate crime, right? Like, you walk into a church and you just start stealing their relics and shit. Out of wisdom, nice. But push the fucking thing. There we go. He's just walking at it, looking at it like, what do I do?
Hey,
Oh, hey, Walker.
what's happening to you?
Don't worry about it. I've
It's okay.
stolen precious
Only summoners?
relics from your
Summoners are
religion,
the
and
guardians
I've
of the
destroyed
area.
public property as well. Or private property, it depends.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
Like, me, I'm allowed to be here. What the fuck you mean, what about me? Like, yeah, dude, did I stutter? I'm a guardian.
Whoa, ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking.
The other has the ability to talk, though.
Now that we come this far, might as well go all
Oh
the
my
way.
god, the dogs are barking. I don't know what the hell they're barking at. Oh, it is Sunday, though. Might have to end stream here in a little bit.
Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's,
This random jackass walked in and barged into the temple. I had to get him out of here before he killed you guys. Like, that would be a reasonable thing to talk about, or to explain.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Alright, now that that's over, we get another cutscene. That's not even the same cutscene I was about to be talking about. I was gonna make fun of the fact that there's a cutscene after
Man,
this
was I
cutscene.
surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing something. I just was looking at my phone waiting for that cutscene to end. Now we get another cutscene after I walk like 20 feet and accidentally go into the same building I just tried to leave.
Hey, over here.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
And this is why we have fast Aeons on, because she's been standing there for a total of like 10 seconds and hasn't done shit. As I don't typically use Aeons too much. Like, I might use them early game whenever I'm fighting, like, the Chocobo Eater or something. Maybe. But
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
honestly,
It was a little scary.
I usually
but
just,
still,
like,
I could
grind
feel
enough to be
a
able
strange
to
kind of gentleness
kill
coming
everything
from it.
pretty easily. Oh, you just confirm that.
Remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
I found this random guy who knows how to play underwater
His memory's a
football,
little fuzzy,
and I've
so don't
coerced
worry
him
if
into
he
joining
says
our
anything
team.
odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna win underwater football. How do I... Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to do this one.
You heathen!
Another cutscene. It's about to get more interesting, but this takes so fucking long.
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to... Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh, no. I was overconfident.
「
I was overconfident.
「 」 「 」 「」 「」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 「」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "」 "|
Yeah, we're gonna win underwater football.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No
Like,
promises
bro
there.
already had ideas before you butted in, Waka.
What if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed.
That's not gonna happen because this is basically a one-way quest for her. Allegedly. Alright, y'all ready for this? We get another fucking cutscene. Almost over. So they have really white sheets for being in a place that doesn't have, like, the ability to use machines to wash stuff. Oh, forgot I was in. I get to play a dream in the middle of
Everyone will find us if
a
it doesn't come
flashback.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
I'm looking at stuff on my phone right now so I can pass the time.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you.
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
I wish it would allow me to skip this cutscene. Oh wait, it does? No, no, it doesn't. I just started pressing that at the exact time.
But no matter what
Damn.
it looks like, he isn't
Got my hopes up.
You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
That's not an excuse. That is a very valid reason to bring a random stranger into a village.
No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He did not look like him. At all.
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
He is 100%.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot.
Having a sob story does not validate your reason.
Help me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Alright. Now I get to walk around, find something, and then get at least 2 more cutscenes. Oh wait, no, there's another cutscene. Never mind. Fuck.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
That's an expensive gift. That's the down payment for me helping them win the tournament.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Y'all could have just said that last part. There was no need for all that backstory.
You really don't need all that luggage. They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess.
Damn, look at the Church of or the religion of Yevon. They get their summoners
Okay, off we go.
to basically multitask and be part-time delivery drivers or delivery people. Like, that's crazy. Imagine if you had to save the world, but then also had to do a bunch of stupid mini side quests just so people could, like, receive a package from somebody who lives half a world away. Alright, so it's this one, right? Talk to her, exit. Alright, now I go to the dog. What can I buy here? Oh. Well, I'm not going to face poison enemies anytime soon, so that doesn't matter. And then we go to the dog. I think the dog's in this one. Let's see. Mangled and slobbered. And then that is the only learnable overdrive for any Aeon, I think. Or any extra overdrive. Let's see. Let me look at my equipment. Got this. Take the 5% extra stuff. And then Yuna needs the Rod of Wisdom. That gives me Sensor, which is awesome.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try
A small feral dog warrants an attack from a goddamn sword-wielding maniac.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
Oh no, a bird.
Fire. My kind of customer.
Bonk. Then give it brain damage and it falls to the ground. There gonna be another monster event? There it is.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Unless they resist every type of element and have reflect on.
Show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Very reasonable to not have to be clueless about not having any knowledge about elements and stuff like
Our
that.
spines are weak against
fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice.
Isn't fire the opposite of water? Isn't ice just a form of water? What is this, a water plant? Okay. So I need thunder. Then I've got to save before I get to Kamari. Speaking of, did Titus ever get his overdrive back? He must have. No, he didn't, because I never changed it to Stoic. Shit. Or I never changed it from Stoic.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
I love how the guy who's tagging along is like, let's get out of here. So unreasonably rude. Like, be more considerate. These people are letting you, presumably for free, join them on an expedition around the world. Overdrive. Player. Get this cutscene, then I'll save, and then see if I can't fight some more enemies.
Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
And therefore, Walker draws the conclusion that because he didn't pray at the altar, he died. Or he had bad luck and died.
That should do it.
Alright. Save right here. I need to kill like 5 enemies before I can deal with Kamari. F3? Damn it, those were scripted battles. Well, I'm not going to have an overdrive for Kamari. That sucks. Should have planned accordingly. Unfair. I personally have the advantage being able to heal and stuff like that, and he goes out of his way to attack me first. Oh, I learned Warrior. Let's go.
That's enough.
What was Warrior? Hold up, let me see. Warrior Overdrive. Where is it at? When a character damages an enemy, and Titus needed 150. That's interesting.
He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He means, why is Kamari being a total prick?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway.
There's a lot of talking towards the end, though.
Protected me since I was a child.
What is that? +5 defense. That's fine. I'm gonna save because I want to farm these guys. These little bird things I'm about to fight. I want Titus and Waka to have what are they called? I want Titus and Waka to both have darkness weapons if I can manage it. Yeah, these little bird things, whatever they're called.
A flyer. That's your department, right?
True.
But we haven't introduced the other member of our party.
Your first real
show us what you're... Okay.
And then we get to the Aeons. I honestly don't ever really use the Aeons. Say for like 1 or 2 battles, or it's nice to just like use their overdrive before they get one-shot clapped. But even then, it's like, by the time I have to do that, I'm usually more powerful than what it would be worth spinning around on an Aeon just to have it die. Boost? How much damage do I take? And then you can boost your overdrive bar, or you can shield yourself and take less damage, depending on the attack. How much is in it? Oh yeah, overdrive will kill him easy. I want energy blast. I think energy blast is technically more powerful than energy ray until they hit the damage cap. Dead. Oh, that sucks. I did not get anything worth having. Having a... what is it? A Bright Bangle is worthless, because Lulu doesn't do physical attacks.
Another one? No problem. Say good night.
And then we get to find out Waka uses status abilities. I'm not going to summon Valfor just for him to die. Luckily, these fights are easy. Please, give me a darkness weapon. I got the 2 most useless items those things could drop. Alright. Then I'm not going to save, but I'm going to end this here. I want to redo those fights, get some darkness weapons, and I need a bit of XP before I start the next boss fight. Anyway, thanks for joining. I will catch you guys later. I'm going to go do something else. I don't know what I'm going to be up to. Might have to do drywall, might not have to. It depends on how people are feeling today.